One thing I wish that hadn't aired on Teen Mom 2, even though it's in the past, is of course me being under the influence.
I'm not going back to that.
Pretty much all of my previous relationships.
You have cheated on me
at least 5 times.
One thing I wish hadn't aired on TV was me peeing myself.
Do I regret any of my tattoos? My YOLO tattoo, especially like my wedding. I'm gonna have to get some type of makeup to cover that up. I don't want that in the picture. It's gonna say YOLO.
I don't like any of my tattoos except for Fran the Skull.
I had Jeremy's initials on my back. So embarrassing. I'm just gonna have it removed.
It was my idea to get the matching heart tattoos, and I was pumped when the other girls were down.
We were thinking about putting like TM2 or TM, but then we were like, no, definitely not.
One word I use to describe my family is chaos.
Boisterous.
Funny and weird. Or wait, that's 2 words.
Dysfunctional and perfect. One movie that always makes me cry is definitely The Notebook.
The Notebook.
P.S. I love you.
I cried watching Creed and Furious 7. What the
My biggest fear is heights.
Clowns. I think of the movie It, like they lure you in and then they're actually super dangerous.
I am terrified of spiders.
I'll take care of those spiders.
If I can have any celebrity to be my bodyguard, I'd pick Vin Diesel because he seems good with kids but also able to kick ass.
Vin Diesel, because he's like really muscly.
Celebrities I've met because of Teen Mom 2 were Dierks Bentley and Jason Aldean.
The celebrity fans most often confuse me with is the Hulk. I think only my haters will understand that.
The advice I would give Jenelle for raising a girl would be to be very patient. Girls are much more dramatic than boys.
Advice I have for Chelsea when it comes to raising a boy is that you'll probably get peed on, but they make the best snugglers.
If I had to name Watson one of the names Aubrey suggested, then his name would be Butterbean.
The weirdest craving I had when I was pregnant with Isaac was I always wanted stuffed shells and milk.
Sprite.
Reese's and pickles.
Please don't move, please don't move, please don't. No.
Who's better at changing diapers, me or David? I would say with Ensley, we share the responsibility equally, but with Kaiser, David was better at it because we had to start wrestling him.
Who is better at changing diapers, me or Cole? And that would be me.
Diaper.
Cole's been pooped on quite a bit.
The most fun scene to film this past season of Teen Mom 2 was yoga with my girls.
Taking the kids on vacation without my mom.
Skydiving.
the most incredible thing I've ever done.
My bachelorette party.
Chelsea Gray, you're so
The most difficult scene I filmed this season was pretty much everything except for skydiving.
Anytime I had to talk about Adam.
Addie missing her daddy while he was away.
Get home.
Definitely when I went to court for the Jessica incident.
I started panicking so bad.
The mom I think that has changed the most since the first season of Teen Mom 2 is Leah. She's had a lot of ups and downs, but I'm proud of where she's at now.
I feel like Jenelle's changed a lot.
I would say myself because I went from a really deep, dark place to we're all really happy right now.
My biggest goals for this year are to pass all of my classes, focus on my book, and being a life coach.
Graduating on May 13th.
To remain happy and get settled into my new house.
To be working on my fitness. You're my witness.
The best thing about being on Teen Mom 2 is watching the kids grow up.
Being able to travel and meeting the people.
Being a positive influence for many girls.
Being able to share my story with others and hopefully they learn from my mistakes.
The hashtag I would use to sum up my experience on Teen Mom 2 is hashtag what did I get myself into?
This is bananas.
Hashtag roller coaster.
Hashtag the never-ending journey because we just continue to film and film and film and film.
Thanks for sticking around for all 100 things about Teen Mom 2.
That was only 100.